Welcome back to the channel. Today, I'm going to talk about why overcoming porn addiction will make you more jacked. So, I'm going to list out a few reasons why it makes you jacked, and I'm going to list out how to, and then that's the first half of the video. The second half is I'm going to list how to act, like steps, like simple steps to take to quit. Okay, now first we're going to start with the reasons why it's worth it. The first thing is the most obvious thing. It increases your testosterone significantly. Why is testosterone so important? Because it increases your muscle gain, it increases your sex drive, and it makes you more healthy, it makes you more of a man. Low testosterone people are more tired, get less sleep, often have worse lives, less attractive. People with high testosterone are more desirable, are usually more muscular, more attractive, taller, whatever. Especially during puberty, you need this hormone so you can optimize your looks level as much as possible. So that's the first thing. The second thing is energy. So when you're doing this, yeah, it'll sap almost all of your energy, and then the only thing you have left to do is maybe relax and play video games. This is what I used to do when I was an addict. This is what I used to do. I used to every time after doing my thing, I used to go and play. Uh, I don't know if I should say the video game, but I used to go play a video game and for the rest of the day because I had like I still used to go to the gym at that time, but I pretty much wasted the whole day doing degenerate stuff. Stopping this will cause you to you see there's this hormone which is known as the antagonist of testosterone. It's called prolactin. So prolactin is like the relaxation hormone. So after you have sexual intercourse, usually you feel relaxed. Men want to go sleep. The difference is when you keep doing it too much, and you're not even smashing, you're just doing it to yourself. It causes like a heavy prolactin spikes, and this will cause you to become less attractive, more ugly, and less ambition. So, okay, excuse me for a second. As I said, this will crash your energy levels, and you'll only have time to do something bad when you can do something good and better. Okay, so the next thing is motivation. You wanted to go to the gym because you wanted to get more attraction from girls, boys, whatever. Or maybe you just wanted to go for yourself, or maybe you just wanted to you basically you wanted to compete in a sport or Olympics. So whatever it is, watching porn and masturbating will significantly slow down your progress in making those goals, whatever it is, to become more attractive, become more sexy. Trust me, my physique went next level when I stopped watching porn and masturbation. So why don't you do the same? I will tell you a few methods, but I have a program link in the description where it goes detailed on what muscles to cover, what to eat, what to do throughout the day to get the 10 out of 10 aesthetic physique. Link in the description, by the way. But enough about that. I'm going to talk about in terms of motivation. Your biggest motivator is to reproduce. You want to reproduce with the best possible mate. Why do you think women are so picky? Because they carry the babies, they want the best possible man to have babies with, so that that baby can have a significantly higher chance of passing down for attracting a mate himself or herself. So same thing with guys, but guys are usually to take care of themselves less. Like, why do you think the average woman is usually a 5 out of 10 or 6 out of 10? The average man is usually a 4 out of 10, because women take care of themselves more. And men, the lack, why is that? Because the lack of ambition from men, the biggest motivator for a man is to have sex. So, um, basically, when you watch porn, and that you're already satisfied in that era of life, so it reduces the ambition to get more attracted, to get better. When you have something that's already satisfying your needs. But this will cause long-term damage. This will cause you to be lonely. People are meant to be in love, be married, be religious. But you going to the site to satisfying all your needs will make you feel lonely, will make you feel sad, make you feel resentful. Why do you think there are incels in the world? Because they can't get a woman and they watch porn. So like, they're a bunch of losers. You coming on this video, you're a winner because you're taking an action step in your life. So watch stopping porn will increase your motivation, increase your drive to follow the right path of God. And trust me, your life will be significantly better when you have a wife and children rather than being a porn addict, Discord moderator for your whole life. Okay, excuse me for a second. Okay, ambition. You have your goal. Your goal is to get a wife and a husband. And your goal is to become rich and successful. Watching porn will waste your time. This time in the morning, I record my videos in the morning. A few years ago, I used to watch porn in the morning. So I wasted so much time. Imagine if I made this channel earlier, I would have been famous. Okay. So now, replacing your bad habits with better habits, like recording this video, it's kind of fun to record. That's why I'm recording as well. Also, it's my family business, so that's the reason I'm recording as well. But it's also fun. I want to improve your lives, because there was no one for me. There was no one. I mean, I wouldn't say no one, but I didn't have much. Like, I had to go through more trial and error than most people, because most people are not willing to put in the work. I used to. It took me like, it took me a significant amount of time to get a good physique. I will teach you that. Link in the description for link in the description. Uh, and I will show you how to get there sooner. Excuse me if I need to breathe. Sorry. Okay, thanks. Ambition. So by stopping this, you get better habits. You can replace that with going to the gym in the morning instead of watching porn. In later at night, you can replace that with getting extra hours of sleep to produce maximum hormones, growth hormone, dihydrotestosterone, which will make you more attractive tomorrow rather than make you more unattractive tomorrow. Every time you do that, you become less attractive. Get a girlfriend, get a boyfriend. Okay, so then this thing keeps going off, bro. These are my notes I made by myself. By the way, I make this video all by myself. I don't use AI or anything. I use my life lessons to teach you. I've overcome a lot of things, and I will overcome more things, and I will tell you how to overcome them, because I'm experienced. So we just get into the next point already. More time, longer sessions. Okay, so by stopping this, I understand that maybe when some people go on porn, it's a high dopamine act. One of the highest happiness that you can experience to do something sexual. But oh, back is hurting, man. But if like me, if you don't watch it anymore, you'll have more time to go to the gym, more time to sleep, as I said before. You'll be able to go to the gym for longer. You'll be able to do cardio for longer. You'll be able to do everything for longer. and you'll be able to study for longer as well. I have a morning routine. In the morning before, I used to literally wake up, get the oil, smear it, and then do my thing for about 1 hour, 2 hours, because obviously I didn't want to let it just last for 5 minutes or 7 minutes or 2 minutes. Like most people, when they watch porn, they last like 5, 7 minutes. But me, I want to have as much fun as possible, so I watch it for like an hour, 2 hours. I used to do watch it for an hour, 2 hours. Don't get I stopped watching it now. So basically, you'll have more time to do things that are actually gonna get you a highest chance of getting the best possible mate. In the morning, I do meditation. I learn a new language. I'm learning Zulu right now. I'm learning a new language. I'm doing meditation. I'm recording this video for you. I'm getting sunlight. I'm eating my breakfast, healthy breakfast. Before we eat cereal, the best thing to eat is eggs. And yeah. So yeah. So basically, you have more time to do better things. I have a morning routine now. A morning routine is works best for me. Some people may think get up in the morning and immediately work. You can do that, but the best, like I recommend a morning routine. I replaced all the bad habits with good habits. Maybe late in the day, and I play chess in the morning as well. And I'm trying to get to 1000 elo. So yeah, so you can replace all your bad things that you do in the morning, your bad things, with good stuff. As I said, meditation, whatever. I understand you may think meditation is boring, but it's like, trust me, that you're going to be like, wow, after you meditate. I'll make a new video about meditation in the future. Okay, now we're gonna do the second half of the video. Back is hurting, man. Put this bone back. Okay. A few ways to stop your addiction. Excuse me for a second. Okay. Building consistency. Consistency versus streaks. What is consistency? Consistency is pretty much doing more than you did doing more than you did before, basically. If I will stop, if I have a, s- if I'm stopping to watch uh, pornography, then the first week I stop for one day and I keep going. The next week I'm gonna try and go 2 days, and then I can try and go 3 days. The next third week I'm gonna try and go stop for 3 days. If I fail, then you stay at 2 days, 2 days, 2 days, 2 days, 2 days. Next week, and then eventually I'm gonna reach 3 days, and eventually I'm gonna reach 4 days, and eventually 5, 6, 7, 6, and I don't know. I don't know. I think eventually I'm gonna reach 6, 7. I'm kidding, bro. I need to grow up, honestly. Sorry. So once you reach 7 days, you're pretty much done with the whole porn thing. You're pretty much finished. You pretty much can go all 7 days without watching it. And just think about that for a second. People say they go, I'm going for 100-day streak, I'm going for 1,000-day streak. But if you can simply just stop watching it for a whole week at a time, you'll stop watching it forever. Your whole week will be clean slated, and you won't watch it for the whole weeks after. Just think about that. And now we're gonna talk about streaks. When I'm learning my language on an app. You can guess what it is. So on that app, there's a streak. I have a 92-day streak on this app. So I'm pretty sure, as I said, you probably guess what it is. I don't wanna. You know what? Let me stop talking about that. What I was just gonna say just now, what 92-day streak, by the way. Most people, like, okay, let me just tell you that. Okay, No, should I tell you the app? No. Most people when they do language, they do it for maybe like 1 month straight, 15 days. But I went for 30, 92 days in a row. No. No, 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 98 days in a row. I did it this morning. 2 days, in 2 days' time, when I record another video, it's gonna be a 100-day streak on languages. Can you just think about that for a second? I'm learning, I'm learning a new language because I stopped watching PH. This can be you as well. You can be flirting with the Latina baddies. What? You can be flirting with the girl that you like in her own language because you stop watching illegal websites. Now with streaks increases more motivation to continue. But with something like quitting PH, it's significantly harder to keep a streak. But when you're learning, when for example, going to the gym is easier than quitting PH. You can keep a streak, 6 day streak, rest 1 day. You're 1 week streak, second week streak, third week streak, fourth week streak. It's easier to like it's easier to keep consistent, can keep a streak on learning a language, doing meditation, going to the gym. But something high dopamine, high addictive, like quitting porn will is significantly harder to do. Like for example, if you're a smoker, it's significantly harder to quit smoking because it gets so much of your happiness. It's such a thrill. It's such an addiction. You see, it's harder to quit an addiction rather than do a new routine. To get a new routine, it's harder to quit an addiction. So what I recommend is for something like quitting your addiction, for example, porn, it's better to get consistent. Stop the first week you stop for 1 day, the second week you stop for 2 days, the third week you stop for 3 days, and you build consistency that way. Then you quit for the whole forever. But with something like going to the gym, reading a book, you can keep a streak because it gives you more motivation, and it's not like you see with the streak. I mean, with picking up a new habit, that's not very high dopamine. That's boring, like reading a book and going to the gym. Going to the gym is actually kind of fun though. When you listen to Ariana Grande music as well, that's a little hack. Listen to Ariana Grande when you're going to the gym. You understand what I'm trying to say? Use it. Keep a streak with something that you're picking up, but with something that you're trying to let go of, like your addiction that you're trying to let go of. You focus more consistency. Okay. Now the next thing is replacing the habit. Okay, no. The next thing is talking to people, getting into a relationship. Okay, getting into a relationship. People think when they get into a relationship, they immediately stop watching corn. Wait, I'm just trying to remember. But when I got into a relationship, my last relationship, I was still watching it, even though I tried to stop. So the way to solve this is to basically get into a relationship where you're sexually satisfied because you're thinking listen, the way okay, let me just cover this point, then I'm going to talk about something. I'm going to talk about the next one. This is one way. You just make sure that don't force, like, okay, no, I don't know how I'm going to structure this. Pretty much smash your partner. That's way one. And the second way is um use your person that you want to get into a relationship with as motivation to stop. This is one of the biggest things that helped me to stop. I wanted her, and I had to make a sacrifice to get closer, a better chances. And that what is that sacrifice? Quitting porn. The sacrifice is quitting porn so I can have better chances at getting my crush. That's way two. And way three is finding a good addiction, replacing your bad addiction with a good addiction. How do you do that? Going to the gym is an addiction. People think, oh, it's boring, but trust me, going to the gym, listening to your favorite music is an addiction. Um, Picking up a sport is an addiction. You know what I mean? It like I understand that when you came on this video, you probably thinking that you didn't like you don't you. Wait, I'm sorry for my English is not Englishing. When you came onto this video, you probably thought that going to the gym is hard, getting soccer is hard, whatever. Once you start picking up your favorite sport, like let's say you want to be a chess champion, you want to be a boxing champion, you want to be a bodybuilder, a Olympic medalist, or you what did you want to be when you were smaller? Do you want to be a basketball player? You don't even need to compete professionally. All you need is to have a like compete in tournaments, compete in competitions. You don't even need to be pro for that. Amateur boxing, you can compete for the gold medal. You don't need to become the champion. You just got a gold medalist. Keep your medal at home. That's your addiction now. Your addiction is working towards a goal, towards a better life, a better status. So that's your new addiction. You like you want to be the best. Like I understand video games are horrible, are bad, but if you want to be the best Fortnite player, play Fortnite in the morning instead of watching that. That's even worse. Just play Fortnite or whatever, or Battlelands or whatever, and become the best. Get focus on uh, getting a higher rank, like your Apex Predator, Masters, whatever. Focus on something that you want to do, that you chose to do, and that's your new addiction. That is your good addiction that will lead you to success. This will gain you more attraction from the opposite sex because every person wants an ambitious mate. Okay, now we're gonna talk about the last step, which is stop one habit at a time. So if you try and quit porn and then you try and quit eating bad food and then you're trying to quit weed smoking and you're trying to quit alcohol and you're trying to quit you're trying to quit getting back with your ex-girlfriend, stop one habit at a time. People are very resistant to change. This is what I learned in business studies. It's called the force field analysis. When you're introducing change, when you stop watching porn, for example, people are often more resistant to that because, like, if you okay, let me restructure what I said. People are more resistant to many changes at once rather than one change at a time. So if you want to change, you're gonna have to focus on one at a time. What is the main thing you want to attack right now? You want to quit porn. Focus on quitting porn first. Continue smoking, continue drinking, continue uh, doing lalas with your ex. And then once you quit that, then you focus on the next addiction. You can't challenge the boss and you can't go into the boss battle before you attack the levels, and you can't go to the boss level until you completed the other levels. You can't pro debut to the world champion if you haven't proved yourself in the previous fights, beating notable gatekeepers. You can't gain a gold medal in boxing. You can't go to Apex Predator if you haven't gotten to masters, to gold, to platinum, to diamond, whatever. You have to challenge one at a time, and then you go onto you attack one at a time, then you attack the next thing, the next thing, the next thing, and then eventually you will conquer all of them. It's better to do something slowly and it will take long rather than do something fast and it will take and then you keep dying, and then eventually it actually took even longer to do the fasting because you wasted so much time rather than do it slowly. People want to get things done quickly because it's especially boring tasks, but in actuality if you take long if you try and do it fast, if like if for example, if I became a porn star right now, I'll become rich, but then I'll get shunned from my family. God will hate me. God will shun me. God will be sent to hell. But if I create my business, I'm selling one apple a day. Eventually, in the next month, I'll be selling 10 apples, and then 12 apples, and then 100 apples, and 1,000 apples. Then I became an apple, like the best-selling apple guy in like 5 to 10 years. And how old am I right now? I'm 18. 5 to 10 years is like I'm 28. I'm still young, and my family will be proud of me, and I won't be shunned from my family, and I will make God proud. Just think about that. It's better to attack one habit at a time rather than to attack all of them at once, because I have better chances of beating one attacker at a time rather than beating all of them at a time. If you're getting attacked by three guys and you're one guy, you probably think if you take a weapon and you try and swing at all of them at once, most likely, if you get one of them, it's better to fix it on one of them first. There's the person here, hit him. And then this happened in all 1 second. Hit him with 4 punches in 1 second. Well, what the hell is notifications, bro? You hit them in 1 second, and then the next person, you immediately give him an elbow there and trip him. And then the third person already reacted because the human, it takes I think it takes 0.05 seconds for a person to react to something, for it's a signal that I'm getting attacked right now. And then the third person is coming at you. The first person is already down from your attack. Second person is hurt. And third person, then you can counter him. You wait for him to attack. He swings his fist, and then you duck, and then you hit him. Better to take down one thing at a time rather than all of them at once. Unless all of them are coming at you at once. Better to simplify the position. Who's coming at you first? Three people are running at you right now. The person that's closest to you is the person you strike first. And then the second person is going to attack you. So after you strike him down quick, you move. You react to that person. And if that person is like off balance now, the third person is coming at you, is the one you attack because he's the direct threat. If you go and attack the second person, the third person will grab you from behind. The first person is already down, remember. So you attack the person, you simplify the position, and you attack the person that's the biggest threat to you right now. You handle the biggest threat first. Thank you for watching my video. Hope you understood how to quit PH porn. And if you want to level up your physique, I have a link in the description, my course, How to Build Aesthetic Body Blueprint. And peace.